Hello everyone, this is In-Game Arts. We're doing another unboxing, another offline product gaming review. This is Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. To jump right into it, my physical copy came with the update version 1.2.0 already on the cartridge, though out of my curiosity there was still an update available. That update will take you to version 1.3.0, and all that update added was the Toy-Con Goggles VR set support for Mario Odyssey. Now, that's not very crucial or important, but if you have the 1.2.0 version of the game, which my cartridge came with on the cartridge, this allowed more custom outfits for near the end of the game to be available on game. So pretty crucial to have that 1.2.0 version of the game on the cartridge. I do believe there is a higher updated version of the game available physically, but if you only find, like you saw in my unboxing part, the final two numbers being 002, that would definitely have the best version of Super Mario Odyssey physically on the cartridge. Now, going into Super Mario Odyssey, this was the first time I actually played it, and if anyone's been watching a few of my videos talk about Mario, just Mario and Nintendo generally, I've kind of fell out of Super Mario, or just really the 3D Mario kind of games. After playing the Super Mario All-Star 3D set, it kind of just burnt me out, and I didn't play Super Mario Odyssey for quite a while. Well, sitting down and finally playing Super Mario Odyssey, color me impressed. I really enjoyed this game. Now, granted, it could be because I just came off the wagon of Breath of the Wild, and anyone knows me, I'm not a big fan of huge open world games. Kind of burnt me out on just traversal, while Super Mario Odyssey has small compact worlds, which is what I greatly like, as well as many variable levels as well. It constantly changing the environment, and there's constantly something to interact and do. Well, I don't want to go into too much about my personal taste, but I did enjoy the mechanics. The camera worked great, the camera flowed, it didn't become so clunky and janky like in Mario Galaxy. Super Mario controlled really well compared to the other games I've played of the game, of the 3D Marios anyway. It just overall worked and played really well. The game actually looks really good. I never had any frame rate problems or stuttering or anything throughout the entire time I was playing the game, which is a huge bonus because the game looks amazingly good. Then I do like the abilities of the hat. This actually was really cool. I was a little bugged with all the other 3D World games of Mario because it seemed they got rid of the upgrades like the fire ability, the flying ability, and just a frog costume and stuff. I was always a little bugged by that about the 3D Mario games. But I greatly adore Mario Odyssey because it kind of introduces it in an interesting way where every time you throw a hat and throw it on someone, you get new abilities, and it just interacts with that level very well, and I greatly enjoy that mechanic. And it kept it fresh and new every time you played it. Other than like what I recently played, Super Mario 3D World, I might be getting a name, or World 3D, where all you had to do was just wear the cat outfit for everything. It kind of just made the game boring and just broke the entire game with the cat outfit. With this, though, it constantly kept it fresh with every little ability adding something to that environment and level and design. That's what I meant, kept the game fresh. As well as that, I talked about like in Luigi's Mansion 3, where you gather a bunch of money in the game, and it really is pretty much useless, as well as a lot of the collectibles are useless in Luigi's Mansion 3. While in Super Mario Odyssey, money can be used to buy outfits, as well as extra little upgrades to add to your stick house or your ship, which add a little bit more use to your money, as well as you can use it to buy life, which was all many good little interesting mechanics, as well as that gathering up the moon power-ups, or not moon, but getting the moons, allowed you to unlock more outfits and as well as progress through the game. It just added something and more desire to actually hunt them down than, like, let's say, in Luigi's Mansion 3, which I kind of emphasized about how that was an artificial lengthening of the game, while in Super Mario Odyssey, it actually felt rewarding. It felt like I was being rewarded for my time and effort of accomplishing these achievements, and it just was meshed really well. The level design, the music's really good. I love the interaction of the 2D kind of element they introduced. I kind of would like to see 3D Super Mario Maker 2, or if they come across the third one, to have the 2D kind of 3D effect they had for the special little mini Mario game, classic Mario games in this game. So I'm trying to cover a lot because I'm really excited about the game. There's so much to talk about because it went really well. I really enjoyed myself. And even when I came back to record this video for this unboxing, I deleted my save and I was just having fun running through the entire game again. Though, sadly, the game is relatively easy. Playing through the main campaign and beating the bosses is extremely easy. Didn't really bug me all that much, but there is a harder mode as you unlock more moons. You have harder challenges later on near the end of the game that really test your mettle of how well you can control Mario and know his abilities. I don't know what it was. Super Mario Odyssey just felt perfect in all aspects of what I would want out of a 3D platformer, as well as it added more by adding the abilities, all the resource gathering, and just gameplay as well. There were some levels I didn't really enjoy, like the desert level was a little too big. I didn't like having to run around in that one. But at least you have like the cat lion thing you could ride really quickly, which I greatly like because I hate traversing long distances with nothing to do. And I didn't really like the urban level, but that's just, I felt like it didn't mesh well. I don't know, I'd seen Mario around realistic human postured people. It seemed odd to me. Just made me feel like I'm the creepy one and everyone else looking at me. I don't know. I think that area would have been better if it wasn't in the game, but overall, I still had a phenomenal time and highly recommend it. Of course, people have already praised Super Mario Odyssey for it, and I'm hoping there's going to be a sequel, because there's got to be. If we're going to get Super Mario Galaxy 2, that gets 1 and 2 as well of games, Mario Odyssey deserves a sequel, because Mario Galaxy is really frustrating with its camera, and its levels are not even really that good. But Mario Odyssey, I really enjoyed this. This is definitely a gem to play on your Nintendo Switch if you ever get a chance. I highly recommend it because I had a blast. Some people might be bothered because it is a relatively easy game, but it's definitely good for anybody who's starting out playing games or just wants to have more of a relaxing experience as you play without having to worry about perfect pinpoint precision platforming, which the game does have just near the end of the game when you're ready for that kind of challenge. But overall, I had a blast playing this game. Like I said, my judgment could be affected because I did shrug through Breath of the Wild, and I don't enjoy those huge open world games where it takes you 30 minutes to run to a location. I like these smaller condensed worlds where it's just lots of fun in a small little span of area. You beat that area, complete it 100%, and then you move on to the next little ecosystem world and try to complete that. I love that system, kind of like how From Software games are, where they're kind of intertwined, but they're smaller areas and they're packed and they're tight and you can fully explore it, but it feels like there's a design around it than just throwing a big old pile of grass somewhere and put a tree on the top of the hill and say you're a level designer. I don't know, I love these kinds of games, and coming back to it and playing after Breath of the Wild just made me enjoy this 10 times more because I love this style of kind of games where it's just small world, fun to play, more focus on mechanics and designs, the level design, the music, the gameplay mechanics, all there. I highly recommend Mario Odyssey. It was just a lot of fun for me, and I hope we get a sequel to it because it well deserves it. So Like always, I try to leave links down in the description if you're interested in a copy. Then hopefully you can find the physical copy I have with the update version 1.2.0 or 1.2.0 on the cartridge, because that's clearly the best version of the game if you want it if you want the updates on the cartridge. There could be a more updated version out there. I'm not entirely sure. I did remember coming across a physical copy that came with the barcode at the bottom with 00002, while mine only has a 1. So there could be a more updated version out there. But if you can't find that one, definitely look for this one, because I mean, this will have everything, most of everything you would want on the cartridge. So like always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my unboxing video. Oh, and I will try to include links down in the description if you're interested in copies. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next unboxing video. Bye-bye!